Modern ransomware attacks are orchestrated by multi-billion-dollar digital cartels. These organizations operate with strict hierarchies, human resource departments, and customer support desks. These syndicates face an operational hurdle, converting $50 million in extorted Bitcoin into spendable cash. Without liquidity, a successful attack is nothing more than numbers on a screen. This tracing is possible because Bitcoin relies on a transparent public ledger. Every transaction since the first block is recorded in a permanent, glowing path that allows intelligence agencies to audit the movement of every single token. Because the ledger is immutable, every ransom payment creates a digital trail leading directly to the cartel's wallet. To survive, these groups require a specialized mechanism to sever that mathematical link. The goal of a hospital ransomware attack isn't to hold crypto, it's to acquire fiat currency like dollars or euros. To make that conversion, hackers must use centralized exchanges. Because these platforms follow strict anti-money laundering laws, depositing stolen funds triggers an automatic account freeze and an alert to the authorities. To bypass these choke points, cartels turn to AudiA6. Hosted on bulletproof servers in Eastern European jurisdictions, this service functioned as a high-volume cryptocurrency mixer for the underground economy. Post-seizure reports show the network served as the primary bank for over 50 international hacking groups, washing more than $380 million in illicit cryptocurrency. AudiA6 provided the liquidity that made the ransomware industry profitable. By washing stolen coins, it allowed syndicates to pay their developers and fund new infrastructure. Tracking these funds requires understanding the specific mechanics of how they are hidden. A hacker deposits 100 tainted bitcoins into the AudiA6 dark pool, mixing with thousands of other transactions. The algorithm splinters the deposit into tens of thousands of microfractions. Finally, using randomized intervals, it trickles those microfractions into a clean destination wallet. This creates enough mathematical noise to paralyze standard heuristic analysis, making the input and output addresses appear unrelated. During Operation Kronos, Europol agents established interception nodes within the Tor network to map the physical locations of the AudiA6 server infrastructure. To find the hidden wallets, Chainalytics built a demixing simulation, a sandbox designed to reverse engineer the mixer's logic. Investigators injected flagged ransomware transactions into the system and used big data processing to analyze how the funds emerged on the other side. The analysis revealed that the payout delays were not truly random. They followed a specific mathematical pattern called the Poisson distribution. By applying this mathematical filter to the public blockchain, the FBI eliminated the noise and identified the network's cold wallets with 99.2% accuracy. This discovery led to a coordinated raid across 12 data centers, where authorities seized the wallets and arrested the operators. The operation succeeded by identifying a single logic flaw in the software, turning a statistical pattern into a roadmap for law enforcement. The immediate fallout forced several mid-tier ransomware groups to suspend their operations due to a total loss of trust in the laundering infrastructure. While the seizure of capital was significant, the primary impact was the onset of a systemic liquidity crisis. Cartels are currently holding hundreds of millions in Bitcoin that they cannot spend, as any attempt to move the funds to an exchange will trigger an immediate freeze. This has halted recruitment. Independent contractors are refusing to perform breaches for a commission that cannot be converted into cash. Law enforcement effectively dismantled the economic incentive of the ransomware industry by targeting its financial logistics. However, blocking one laundering channel often forces criminal activity to find a new path, a transition known as the Hydra effect. We are now seeing a migration toward privacy coins like Monero. Unlike Bitcoin, Monero uses an opaque ledger that hides transaction amounts and addresses by default. Hackers are also utilizing decentralized bridges to swap their tainted Bitcoin for Monero, using smart contracts rather than a central service provider. The takedown of AudiA6 exploited a flaw in a centralized services code. As the underground migrates to decentralized mathematical networks, the FBI loses the ability to target a physical server or a single administrator.